If you're a mobile home park owner who likes the extra income from owning the homes and renting them out in your community, you probably aren't actually helping the value of your park, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. My name's Armand I'm with MHPValue.com. We're the nation's #1 company at helping owners maximize the value of their mobile home park. So, park-owned homes. A huge issue we run into when talking with longtime owners of parks is they do make the argument a lot that they have a lot of extra income coming in because they own the homes in their community and it has higher cash flow, therefore their park should be more valuable. Not necessarily. And the reason for that isn't actually income driven, but it's more income allocation. So to break that down for you, now that we've been in a high inflationary debt-based economy for a while, most real estate investors are buying with banks' money and leverage. The main reason being they could get higher cash on cash returns, a better internal rate of return on anywhere from a 3 to 10 year hold period, and overall just make more money when you're leveraging bank money. So any strong, aggressive buyer for your property is going to be getting bank debt. Banks, for the most part, unless it's some smaller local banks that you're talking about a small mobile home park, they do not count the park-on-home portion income when deciding the income to loan on for your park. And two, buyers do not like the increased management costs of owning the homes in a park. Most large buyers' plans are to, if there's vacant lots, they pay to bring in homes, and then when they fill those, they actually sell them off on rent-to-own contracts or lease-to-own contracts to the tenants, so that way they do not own the homes and have to manage it and can just take into clean lot rent income, which is what the bank is going to count towards their evaluation in the future. And you should be thinking of it this way as well. When you have, let's say, majority or all of your park is park-owned homes, sure, you're making significantly more in your cash flow and income, but all of those extra homes you fill without selling those homes off or just having lot renters fill your lots, you're actually decreasing your buyer pool of buyers that want to buy parks with park-owned homes. If you own more than 25 to 30% of the homes in your community, you're losing probably around half the actual buyer pool that's out there for your park. Then on top of that, all of that extra income you're putting in effort to get, the bank is not counting that towards your evaluation. Buyers aren't counting that either on what they can get financed. So you're not actually getting the necessary value for the park rather than just selling off the homes. Another issue with owning the homes, and there is a way around this, and I broke this down a little bit in my rent roll video in the past, is that let's say you rent out a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home for $700 a month. A lot of you owners that are renting out the homes, you just have one $700 a month rent coming in from that with no actual breakout of the costs. So this runs into issues when someone's getting financing on the park because the lender only wants to count the lot rent portion of that income, but you don't have that broken out, so it's hard for a bank to actually allocate how much of that is counted towards the income they're going to finance. So if you are going to have park-owned homes, an important split out you do when you sign your lease or if it's on month to month, make sure in the agreement that you have your lot rent portion. So if you have some lot renters at $300 a month and then you renting out this home for $700, actually have their agreement say that them renting this from you is $300 in lot rent and $400 for the home. That way, over time, when you increase your rents on your lot renters, you're also increasing the allocation of the lot rents. That increase in lot rent income is also going to count for the park-owned homes that you own because you're increasing that portion of the lot rent incongruent with the other lot rents in the park and ultimately raises the evaluation and gets you more money for your park if you wanted to sell it. So to summarize this video, extra park-owned home income does not mean a more valuable park, and in many cases it actually means a less valuable park. A smarter strategy, if you're going to be filling vacant lots that you have and you have to bring in homes yourself, is one, try and market it to just lot renters that have their own homes, but I know that's more difficult. But if you do end up bringing in homes, sell those off on rent-to-own contracts where the rent rate of that is pretty much going to match the park-on-home rent you'll be bringing in anyways, but they own the home, so it's less management, and you'll have actual lot rent allocation with those leases that you can raise and ultimately maximize the value of your mobile home park rather than just having increasing cash flow, yet your park value staying stagnant or decreasing. Now, if you would like us to help advise you and give you an exact plan of what to do to maximize your park value, reach out to us at MHPValue.com or contact at MHPValue.com, or call or text us 561-596-8487. Along with that, we will fully evaluate your park, tell you exactly what it's worth in today's market. So that way you could accurately make a decision for you and your family on when to sell, why to sell, and how to sell your park.